Welcome to the Apollo Phantom 2.0 reveal. We are incredibly excited to show you what we've been working on for over a year and a half in total secrecy. But let me warn you now, if you are a casual scooter rider, this video and this scooter are not for you. This time around, we're going deep into the world of e-scooters. From how we designed this model, the suppliers we worked with, to the accessories it will come with, everything was developed around one idea: performance. If you're not familiar with the Phantom in its current incarnation, take a look at this video we released a few weeks ago. The Phantom is our flagship product released in 2020. Currently in its fourth iteration, it's garnered thousands of fans over the years due to its muscular silhouette, innovative features like Power RBS, and the powerhouse at the center of it all, the Mac controller. When we started working on the development process, the challenge we were faced with was how to reinvent a legendary scooter. We knew this couldn't simply be a refresh or an update. To impress the Phantom riders, it had to offer something completely new. So, we started by looking at the top performance scooters to find some inspiration. Having not just studied, but also visited the factories of our friends over at InMotion, Dualtron, Cabo, and VSET, we realized they were all following the same strategy. Number one, make a custom frame, typically with little concern for the weight of the scooter. Number two, use off-the-shelf batteries, motors, and controllers, typically in 84 or 72 volt configurations. Number three, claim ridiculously high top speed records, and rinse and repeat with a cheaper version using a lower voltage system. While we have a lot of respect for these manufacturers, we were always a little confused about the point of building a scooter that reaches 80 miles per hour. You're better off getting a motorbike if that's the speed you're looking for. On top of that, we felt there was little actual designing going on there, as this approach lacked refinement and sophistication by using off-the-shelf components and adopting apps made by controller manufacturers. That's right, most of the scooter apps you see on the market today aren't actually made by the scooter producers. They're simply a stock app released by the controller manufacturer, rebranded to fit the visual identity of the brand that's using them. This lack of integration, the fact that the motors, controllers, batteries, and displays and throttles all came from different manufacturers, means that communication between them is really weak. That's why these scooters typically have super jerky throttles, why motors are not calibrated, and why they make sounds, and occasionally why there are overheating issues when these critical components aren't working together as efficiently as possible. After looking at the competition, we started by talking to riders in our community who also owned a high-performance model from one of these brands. And what we learned absolutely blew our minds. The scooters were impossible to repair. Every time you had to replace any component, the cables had to be soldered. There were no smart connectors anywhere. The error codes were impossible to diagnose, and half of the time, we had to be a part scooter mechanic to even figure out what's wrong. The second insight we kept hearing over and over was this: top speed does not matter nearly as much as acceleration. No one actually rides their scooters at 40 miles per hour for long periods of time, but we knew this already. Looking at our back end, we figured out that the average pro rider goes about 17 miles per hour, and the average Phantom rider only goes 15 miles per hour. What matters is controlled acceleration when you need it. Like when you have to merge onto a street, dodge a sudden obstacle, or simply beat your neighbor on his scooter in a 0 to 30 miles per hour drag race. It's then that you want that extra acceleration, that extra push. At this point, we had our work cut out for us. Our product design philosophy was perfectly set up to tackle these issues. The idea that we aren't racing to offer the biggest batteries and the biggest motors just to claim the fastest production e-scooter ever made. What we are building is high-performance scooters with the best overall riding experience. Enough range to get you where you're going, enough power to have fun, and most importantly, all of it wrapped in a beautiful design with user-focused features that make riding the scooter nothing but a joy. After 1.5 years of development, I'm incredibly excited to announce that we have accomplished just that. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the all-new Phantom 2.0.
Usually, the animation makes the scooter look better than in real life, But with the Phantom 2.0, I'm not sure that this is the case. It's such a beautiful scooter. There's only one place we could start from with this scooter, and that's performance. For the first time ever, we're releasing the Phantom in two variants. The base model and the all-new performance trim, the Phantom Stellar. You can think of it as a base model offering the best bang for your buck. You get the Phantom 2.0 with everything you need to be a happy rider. The Stellar trim, however, is for those who want all the best things in life. It comes fully loaded with top-of-the-line components and features, leaving you with little more to desire. We'll break it down in more details at the end of this video. For now, let's talk about the speed. The all-new Phantom is equipped with dual motor with 11-inch tires. After lots of testing, we found this is to be the sweet spot. You still get the comfort of a larger tire, but the performance of a smaller diameter. The base model will have a combined peak output of 3,500 watts, while the Stellar trim take it to the next level with 6,700 watts. In our testing, this translates into a top speed of 44 miles per hour or 70 kilometers per hour, with a 0 to 30 miles per hour of 6 seconds, and an even more ridiculous 50 miles per hour or 80 kilometers per hour with a 0 to 30 miles per hour in as little as 4 seconds for the Stellar variant. This is absolutely insane, all enabled courtesy of the new Mach 3 controller. Not only we have improved the cooling efficiency by 25% versus a Mach 1, we've increased the amperage by over 20% in the 52-volt model and an unbelievable 100% in the 60-volt configuration. That brings us to the last and perhaps the most anticipated performance announcement, the battery. The base model comes with a massive 1400 watt-hour battery in a 52-volt system, boasting a range of up to 50 miles or 80 kilometers. Our Stellar variant kicks it up a notch, bringing the much anticipated and requested 60-volt battery with 1800 watt-hour of capacity. This bad boy offers up to 56 miles of range or 90 kilometers, giving the best of everything: strong torque, high top speed, and long range. Now, as you might know, we take a lot of pride in our app here at Apollo. And it was about time we used our software and firmware experience to bring a real first to market. We're so excited to unveil one of my personal favorite features and a direct answer to anyone looking for a boost of acceleration: the Ludo mode. The Ludo mode is a special gear that boosts the acceleration of your Phantom by up to 120%. To be clear, that's 20% extra than the maximum gear setting previously available.
What's completely mind-blowing about the new Phantom is the performance we're able to achieve by integrating hardware and software so efficiently as to hit a 50 miles per hour top speed. Most manufacturers have to resort to using a 72-volt battery system. We're able to achieve this with a 60-volt system as a result of the immaculate integration between the Mach 3 controller, the motors, the throttles, the software. What that means for you is less overheating, improved battery longevity, and much more control over the ride. By working with the best manufacturers in the industry, perfecting our designs over the years, tuning each component to perfection, thanks to thousands of riders putting millions of kilometers on previous Phantom models, we have been able to achieve something no other manufacturer has: a scooter with a perfect blend of performance, control, and efficiency. Next up, let's talk about the cutting-edge design and comfort of this beauty. Clocking in at only 90 pounds, roughly 15% less than the average scooter in this category. The new Phantom 2.0 features a beautiful unibody frame with a large foot platform and a curved tail for additional stability when accelerating. It's large enough for riders weighing up to 330 pounds and measuring up to 6.5 feet in height. Really, its magic isn't in who can ride it, it's in how it rides. The Phantom 2.0 is the first scooter in our lineup to feature our all-new Apollo Progressive Response System.
PRS, or Progressive Response System, simply put, is the electronic power and brake delivery system that allows you to have maximum control over your ride. There are two sides to it: acceleration and braking, both of which are controlled by our 9th iteration throttles. When you push the acceleration throttle, the amount of power delivered to the motor by the Mach 3 controller is precisely what you want it to be. If the throttle is 10% pressed, the motor will receive 10% of the discharge, no more, no less. This creates a very linear acceleration curve, which in turn makes the Phantom 2.0 extremely easy to control despite the power it offers. This may sound simple, and it is for 36 or 48 volt scooter, but no 52 and 60 volt scooter has done this as of today. This is why higher voltage scooters are notoriously jerky when accelerating, until now. On the second side, where PRS gets even more interesting, braking. Some scooters offer two-phase regen braking, others claim traction control. Inadvertently, what we're talking about is an alternating pattern between the electronic brakes being fully engaged or fully disengaged. That might work in a car with 4 points of contact with the road. Things get a little trickier when riding on two wheels. In our experience, ABS braking on a scooter is the recipe for loss of control. What if instead, you could intelligently deliver the perfect amount of electronic braking power to the motor, giving you the maximum stopping power, but never quite locking the wheel? Spoiler alerts, that's exactly what we've done. With PRS, our signature regen brake gains additional capabilities, giving you precise braking control, not just when you need it, but also based on how much braking power you need. So ride in the rain or in perfect sunshine and let PRS do the heavy lifting for you while you stick to the road like never before. And speaking of the roads, the Phantom 2.0 tires features an all-new design measuring 11 inch by 4. They're custom designed for one purpose: maximum control to gain maximum performance. The 11-inch height is the perfect size for power delivery, while the 4-inch width gives the Phantom phenomenal grip on any surface. The base model will come stock with hybrid tires, while the 60-volt version will feature exclusive sleek street tires. In both trims, the tires are aligned with our proprietary puncture guard gel to prevent flats and reduce maintenance. Last but certainly not least, the Phantom brings about a completely different suspension system design. The base model stocks top-of-the-line D&M suspension measuring 125mm, while the Stellar variant uses adjustable hydraulic suspension. So whether you're looking for an on-the-road stiffness or bounciness on the trail, with the new Phantom, you got it all. From the start, we knew that the Phantom 2.0 couldn't just be different, it had to be better. With the all-new progressive response system, custom-made 11-inch tire featuring puncture guard, and top-of-the-line D&M suspension, the Phantom brings comfort and control to a level unmatched by competitor. Let's turn our attention to a less sexy feature, but one that is consistently ranked #1 most important consideration when owning a scooter: safety. No feature demonstrates this better than our signature Power RBS. In the case of the Phantom 2.0, we knew that our love for drum brake would not work. This scooter is about cutting-edge performance, and no brakes offer more stopping power than disc brake. Except one, the Apollo Power RBS, which combines variable regen braking with the full stopping power of a disc brake system. We're super excited to announce that the base model will feature high-efficiency disc brake, while the Stellar trim will come with a custom 4-piston hydraulic system for maximum stopping efficiency. Both systems will integrate with Power RBS to deliver the maximum braking power with minimal braking consumption over the long terms. It's hard to talk about safety without mentioning visibility. We all know what it's like to share the road with car drivers, whose move can be, let's say, unpredictable at times. That's why we added a rider favorite to the new Phantom 2.0, our signature 360 lighting system. From the all-new 1000 lumen headlight, the revised turn signal now features side covers to protect against falls and improve brightness. The stunning body lights wrapping all around the front and the rear of the deck, to the rear footlight design to be seen from any angles. The Phantom 2.0 is built to give you maximum visibility while riding, and the 360-degree lighting system does just that. For many of our riders, safety is also having access to the right information when riding. While a lot of our competitors are stuck in what we call the phone display race, offering bigger and bigger displays, but actually delivering less and less valuable information, we've decided to take a different approach. Using the same LED technology as street lights, you can see the most critical information with a quick glimpse: speed, what mode you're in, or your battery charge levels. For anyone looking to dive deeper, each scooter comes with a universal quad lock adapter. Simply pop it on the back of your phone and attach the phone to the headset. Open the Apollo app and gain access to hundreds of features. From navigation optimized for cycling routes that tells you precisely how much battery your ride will consume, advanced setting and customization of braking and acceleration, to earning points for every ride you make, which can be redeemed for free accessories and swag. There's so much to discover. And now, for the first time ever, we're excited to announce that the Phantom 2.0 Stellar trim will integrate directly with Apple Find My, giving riders native access to the location of the scooter. This feature is expected to be compatible with Android Find My once released. In addition, it will also have NFC compatibility, coming with 2 key cards. allowing riders to lock and unlock scooters with a simple tap. Riders who choose a Phantom-based model will have the option of purchasing an upgrade kit that will make Apple Find My compatible with their unit. We took no shortcuts when it comes to safety, thinking through every detail of how the Phantom will fit into your adventure. With the first hydraulic power RBS system, 360-degree lighting, all-new Dot 2 display, the Apollo app, and Find My, the Phantom 2.0 is built to let you focus on the ride. It takes care of your safety. The Phantom 2.0 was designed from the ground up by our in-house Red Dot Design award-winning team. That's me and that's him, taking all the lessons and feedback from thousands of riders and incorporating it into what we consider the most reliable scooter ever made. Not only is the Phantom 2.0 IP66 water resistant, UL 2272 and 2271 certified, it also has been torture tested by custom-made rigs, and most importantly, it has been ridden by real-world riders for over 15,000 miles or 25,000 kilometers. Every kink, every imperfection, every last detail have been worked out so that you, our community of riders, get the most refined electric scooter available on the market. This is not just an empty promise. This is a promise we're backing with a 2-year manufacturing warranty, a sign of our belief in the scooter we make, the rider we serve, and the service we offer. Finally, unlike most manufacturers who only cover the cost of parts on their warranty, we're also covering labor across any Apollo certified servicing location.
Oh, and have we mentioned our industry-leading servicing network? With over 100 locations in 30+ cities in North America, Apollo has the highest number of servicing partners of any electric scooter manufacturer. So not only does the Phantom 2.0 come with an industry-leading 2-year warranty, you also gain access to a certified technician in over 30 cities, finally solving our long-standing dream to make owning a scooter easy. The Phantom is now entering production phase, with expected delivery in Q1 for both the base and the Stellar trims. Head on over to our website at apolloscooters.co for the US and .ca for Canada to learn more about this incredible scooter. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope to see you soon. Ride safe.